Welcome to the Top Listing Agent Show, the place to be to stay on the cutting edge of what it takes to sell more homes in less time. Each week, your host, Chadi Bazzi, will share with you the best skill sets, systems, and strategies so you can become a top listing agent. And now, let the show begin.
Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. And what we're going to do today is going to be a little bit differently. A little bit ago, a couple of hours ago, I went on our private Top Listing Agent group on Facebook. By the way, if you are not already a member, it's free. We share a lot of content. You definitely want to go there and check it out. Just simply go to toplistingagentgroup.com, and that will take you directly to the group. But I went in there and I said, look, guys, I am about to record a new podcast episode. What topic do you want me to cover? And basically, there was no one single topic that really stood out or anything like that. But what I did is I chose 4 questions, 4 things that people said they want me to talk about. So I'm going to turn it more into like a Q&A kind of session, and I'm going to answer 4 different topics, 4 different strategies minimum on this episode. So also just want to let you know that, we're recording this right now in mid-November, right before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, happy holiday. And I want to address that real quickly before I get into the Q&As. And what I want to share with you is that the thing that I'm working on right now with a lot of my personal one-on-one clients is this. This is the time of the year where the industry has really fallen asleep. What do I mean by that? Most agents are too caught up into, this luncheon, this evening happy hour thing. And, it's cold weather outside. They want to cuddle in and sleep in and stay warm and not go to work and all that good stuff. And the way I look at it is this is opportunity time. Like, this is the time of the year. Like, if you're actively out there pursuing business, this is the time of the year where you have way less competition. And if there's less competition, there's obviously more opportunities. So be the one in your marketplace that wakes up earlier every single day, that works an extra hour every single day, that does all the things they know they should be doing and have been doing all year and don't stop now. And I promise you that 2019, that first quarter, that first month, will be an explosive first quarter and first month for you. So there's your little tidbit bonus before I get into the questions. Wow, we just got another one right now, so I might add a 5th one. All right, so Albert Ramirez says what he wanted me to talk about is the importance of rapport. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you. He was the first one to respond and say the importance of rapport, and this is like literally the most important part of your lead generation, your lead conversion, obviously your presentations and everything else. Okay, rapport is everything. Imagine yourself on a listing presentation. Imagine yourself on a buyer presentation. Imagine yourself on any presentation. It doesn't matter what kind of presentation. And I want you to think about the individual in front of you, okay? If that individual in front of you has a sense of respect for you, if that person in front of you trusts you, if that person in front of you, likes you, like these are the definitions of rapport. If that person in front of you is feeling these emotions, that's what we call a connection, okay? And if there is that connection and you're speaking to them about pricing and marketing and strategies and all that stuff, how are they listening to you? Are they receptive or are they defensive? They're obviously receptive. And if they are receptive, guess what happens at the end? They've listened to your presentation, they've processed your information, and they're ready to make a decision, and the decision to work that they like, respect, and trust in you. So, Alberto, more important, it's critically important. So we're not going to talk about how to establish rapport here right now, but we've done an episode on that before. So make sure you go through the Top Listing Agent Show. Just go to tlashow.com and do a search for rapport, and there should an episode pop up that teaches you exactly how to establish more rapport. So now let's go to question number 2. Cameron says the importance of continual prospecting. Cameron, I got a couple of different things to say about that. Okay, I'm gonna share with you also what I do with my clients. So I'm bringing you on the inside and share with you what I share with them. See, when you say continual prospecting, we got to address that. What does that really mean? Okay, because the conversation that I am having with my clients right now is, how do we get you to build a business where you never ever ever have to prospect for business again? And obviously, that ain't going to happen immediately. And what is going to lead to that is a couple of things. Number one, the importance of continually doing your prospecting day in and day out. Okay. And number two, what you do with the leads and the clients that you are generating from that by building a book of business, by building a database where you continually are in front of these people, giving them value and staying the top of mind. See, I had someone call me yesterday who's been in the business for 15 years. And he basically, had to deal with a health issue of a family member, which literally put him out of business for about 8 months. And he shared with me that he was, grossing about $1 million a year in commissions, which is already a very good business. But being out of the business for 8 months, his business has totally died off. And he's asking me, how do I get back in the game? And I was like, well, you've been in the business for 15 years. You just got done telling me you've always prospected for business. You should have a good book of business. And guess what? He never took care of all the leads that he's been generating, and all the people that he's been servicing for the last 15 years. So guess what's going to happen now? He's going to have to start all over again. So continual prospecting, absolutely yes. Okay. Continual management of the leads in your database is even more important, because one defeats the other, buddy. Okay. So continually prospecting every single day. Why is that also important as you are building up your business? Is because it's going to kind of get us into the next question that I saw on here. It's going to put you in a place of momentum. See, here's the thing. You prospect day 1, you prospect day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A couple of days into it or a couple of weeks into it. And for some of you guys that may be going on a slower path, maybe a couple of months into it, you're going to reach that state of momentum and you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. You got leads, everything's going in flow, everything's moving right along perfectly. And then all of a sudden what happens is you stop prospecting. Okay, so the continual part just went away. So what happens to your momentum? It disappears. What happens to your mindset? It goes through the gutters. And then what happens to getting back in the game? It becomes even more and more difficult. Okay, so yes, 100% continual prospecting. But now, let me just go a little bit further. How do you get yourself to become the kind of person who can do that all day, every single day? Your reasons. What are your reasons why? Are your reasons stronger than your excuses for not wanting to do it? If they're not, then you're not going to continually do it. So make sure you are clear on your reasons. Let's move on to the next one where it says, Fatty says, building momentum from the moment you wake up till the day is over, getting ready to dominate the day. Building momentum. Look, momentum is something you got to work on every single day. Just because you are in momentum doesn't mean that momentum is going to remain there. And yesterday I went live inside our Facebook group and I did talk about that. And basically what I said, activity precedes momentum. Activity precedes momentum. But what I failed to talk about yesterday that I want to talk about right now is, momentum is there all day, every single day. You're either in a state of abundant momentum, or you are in a state of not abundant momentum. So you're either abundantly, or you're either in negative momentum, or you are in positive momentum. Okay, so momentum is all there. It's like, how do we take it from, the place of momentum that we are trying to avoid, that we don't want to be a part of, to the momentum state that we absolutely want, where the floods, the gates of abundance opens up for you and everything in a good state of flow. It's activity. Okay, it's activity. What are the activities that you must engage in every single day that put you in a place of momentum? Look, it's different for different people. But if you were to ask me right now, if I wanted to get in a state of momentum to where I have an abundant load of leads and stuff like that, here's what I would do. I would wake up early every single morning, whatever that time is for you. It's early enough to do some things that you need to do to build up your foundation and be in the office by about 8 a.m. So I would wake up early, I would do my affirmations, I'd do a visualization, I'd do maybe a meditation, I'd do some journaling, I'd listen to some positive audios, I'd get a good workout in, I'd read some good material every single morning, I'd work on my skill set for a little bit. Look, you do that for about an hour every single morning, how could you not enter a state of momentum? That will become a natural part of who you are. And then when it's time to hit the phones, you're already in momentum. And then people start picking up the phones, you get a few no's, you don't even hear the no's because you're so much into momentum, looking forward to the yes, and then all of a sudden you begin to attract the yeses. So Fatty, that is how we do it. Let's go to question number 4. Maria says, breakthrough on your GCI and stepping into a higher commission bracket. Okay. So first of all, in order for you to step into a higher commission bracket, okay, you need to step into a higher mental bracket, okay? See, your mentality right now has a limit on what commission bracket you belong in. Okay, so in order for you to break through that, you gotta break through mentally first. See, here's the thing, your outer experience, whatever it may be, it's a reflection of your inner experience right here, okay? So what are you feeding yourself? See, here's the thing, also, and I may be incorrect specifically for you, I'm gonna speak in general terms that will relate to more people out there who are listening in or watching this video. See, most people, the limits, okay, the limits that they're experiencing are the limits that they've placed on themselves, and those limits are a product of a belief system, okay? So if someone is going to ask me that question, it simply means that they don't believe they can go to that next level, okay? So even if I give you the strategy that is going to get you to the next level, with the wrong belief system, you ain't going to go to the next level, okay? And let me explain. There are 100+ books. There's probably thousands of books that teach you how to become super duper successful. You've read some? You've read a ton of them? You've got Audible on your phone? You listen to the audio programs? Well, why aren't you there yet? Because of your belief system. So I think the question here should be is, how do I develop that belief system that allows me to break through and take my GCI to the next level? That is the question that need to be addressed right now. Okay, by the way, I've actually done an episode on that, so make sure you look for that on tlashow.com. Oh, well, this wasn't a question right here. Brent says, I've been missing your podcast, brother. End of the year push to not slow down. I just talked about that at the beginning of this episode. So guys, here's the bottom line. Okay, we just addressed a couple of different things here. We talked about, momentum. We talked about, the importance of lead generation, the importance of connecting, and the importance of having a belief system. If I were to choose one out of all of those to work on today, it would be taking your belief system to the next level. I'll give you one strategy right now. And it's a very simple strategy, but don't mistake the word simple for not powerful, okay? And, I would say, I would have you question this. And the question is, what do I not believe to be true about me, that if I did believe that to be true about me, I would be able to fill in the blank, have more success, live a happier life, whatever it is for you, okay? What is that? Okay, so it's obviously you already have a belief system that it's not true. So now what we want to do is we want to turn it into a belief system that's true. So for example, if you don't believe that you are attractive, for example, okay, what if every single day you said, I am attractive, I am attractive, I am attractive? If you don't believe that you have confidence, what if every single day you said, I am confident, or I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous? Guess what? Every liar eventually believes his lies, and you will begin to believe that who you are is someone that is attractive, someone that is powerful, someone that is fearless, someone that is courageous, and then you begin to walk and talk as if you are that person, and then your whole entire life experience becomes of that. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to this episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. If you've enjoyed the show, please share it with someone else that can benefit from it. And if you haven't already done so, go to iTunes, leave us a 5-star rating and a positive review. I would really, really appreciate it. Make sure we're connected on Facebook by going to toplistingagentgroup.com, and make sure you attend my free training on how to become a top listing agent by simply going to toplistingagentwebinar.com. Talk to you guys soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.